Dr. Ben Shaw and his archaeological team have recently arrived at Wayne, a village nestled in Papua New Guinea's Bismarck Range. With fading daylight, they quickly dig an exploratory trench, revealing the beautifully carved pestle estimated to be over 4,000 years old. This find marks the start of an astonishing series of discoveries. Dating back 5 millennia, these artifacts have reshaped our understanding of the Neolithic period. Collaborating with Wayne villagers, Shaw's team is set to revolutionize Papua New Guinea's prehistoric narrative. This transformation is a tale we'll delve into shortly. First, let's explore Dr. Shaw's background and his 2016 journey to Wayne. Dr. Shaw, affiliated with the University of New South Wales, specializes in studying the prehistory of Papua New Guinea and Pacific Islands. In 2016, while searching for excavation sites, Wayne's residents reached out to him. They shared stories of unique artifacts found within their village, such as intricately carved stones depicting a human head with a bird atop and another with a fragment of a human face. Intrigued, Shaw visited Wayne, perched on a mountainside in eastern Papua New Guinea. His initial trip proved pivotal. Recalling this visit in March 2020, Shaw noted his decision to excavate a trench before nightfall. This yielded the lower section of a finely crafted stone pestle. This exciting discovery solidified his belief in the site's significance. Further evidence of ancient human habitation here could challenge prevailing notions of Papua New Guinea's Stone Age history. Wayne's remoteness is remarkable. Situated in the province of Joka, it's on a steep mountainside overlooking the Jimmy Valley, at almost 7,000 feet above sea level. Wayne's scattered timber structures with thatched roofs reflect its isolated setting. To reach Wayne, Shaw and his team embarked on an intricate journey. Their expedition began with a helicopter ride to the Semi Valley in the highlands of Papua New Guinea. Fascinatingly, this locale has witnessed human habitation for over 20,000 years, dating back to the waning days of the last ice age. Following a night spent in a valley village, the next leg of the journey involved a challenging trek through mountainous jungles en route to Wayne. However, for the time being, we will pause our focus on Shaw and his team at Wayne and delve into the intriguing narrative of Papua New Guinea. In contemporary times, Papua New Guinea stands as a sovereign state, having achieved this status in 1975 following a period of British colonial rule. Curiously, the country still acknowledges Queen Elizabeth II as its symbolic head of state, although her role is primarily titular. The geographic scope of Papua New Guinea encompasses the eastern half of New Guinea Island, situated within the Oceania region. Conversely, the western portion of the island, known as Papua, forms part of Indonesia. Remarkably, large swaths of Papua New Guinea remain unexplored, and there are communities that likely have minimal or no contact with the outside world. The historical arrival of humans on this land dates back around 50,000 years, though this timeline remains a subject of ongoing debate. These prehistoric inhabitants are believed to have journeyed from Southeast Asia during a period of lower sea levels, which facilitated easier movement between islands. This time frame aligns with the initial human presence in Australia. Additionally, agricultural practices took root in the highlands of New Guinea approximately 9,000 years ago, independently evolving around the same time as similar developments in other parts of the world, like the Mediterranean. Around 500 BC, another wave of migration brought new settlers to the island, accompanied by innovations such as pig farming, advanced fishing techniques, and the use of ceramics. Moving forward in history, a pivotal development for the people of New Guinea unfolded in the 18th century, originating from an unexpected source, the sweet potato. Introduced by Portuguese merchants to the Maluku Islands, west of the country, this unassuming tuber displaced the taro root as a staple food. The sweet potato's significantly higher yields compared to taro led to a notable increase in the highland population and triggered significant changes in farming practices. Historical interaction between New Guinea and European nations remained limited until the 19th century. In 1526, Portuguese explorer Jorge de Menezes is recognized as the first European to set foot on the Biak Islands, located north of New Guinea. Consequently, he can be attributed with setting foot on New Guinea territory. Furthermore, Spanish mariner Inigo Ortiz Durantes. Furthermore, in 1545, Spanish mariner Andarites also sailed to New Guinea, landing on its northern coast at the mouth of the Mamberamo River. Andarites claimed the island for the Spanish crown, naming it Nueva Guinea, a name that has persisted through English translation since. From 1884, the Germans asserted control over the northern section of Papua New Guinea, while the British took charge of the southern part. Consequently, the eastern portion of the island, which now constitutes modern Papua New Guinea, was divided into German New Guinea and British New Guinea. This resulted in a complex web of colonial administrations. The western half of the island, which is the present-day Papua province, became Netherlands New Guinea after the Dutch staked their claim in 1828. In World War I, Australian forces occupied German New Guinea in 1914. After the war, Australian administration extended to present-day Papua New Guinea and British New Guinea, unifying the regions. World War II brought a shift as Japanese forces invaded in 1942. After Japan's defeat in 1945, Papua New Guinea returned to Australian administration. In 1975, the country gained independence, becoming a UN member and ending colonial rule. It emerged as a parliamentary democracy while retaining the British monarch as a symbolic head. Dr. Ben Shaw and his team delved into Papua New Guinea's history. Contrary to prior beliefs, it was thought to lack a Neolithic period, pivotal for human development around 10,000 to 1,000 years ago. The era marked settled living, technology advancement, agriculture, and crafts. Dr. Shaw explained this transformation, highlighting permanent villages, technological progress, specialized skills, and crafts emergence. Despite global Neolithic evidence, Papua New Guinea's highlands lack such findings. Focusing on Wayne, Papua New Guinea's highlands, Dr. Shaw's team unearthed artifacts, including carvings and stone tools. A significant find was a 5,050-year-old carved stone depicting a face, the oldest anatomical carving in Oceania. Radiocarbon analysis dated artifacts to 4,200 to 5,050 years ago. Microfossils on pestles indicated agriculture's influence, while grooved stones with ochre traces suggested advanced symbolic thought. A polished stone slab was identified by villagers as a tool for shaping stone axes, indicative of an advanced civilization. Dr. Shaw concluded Wayne's artifacts pointed to a locally developed Neolithic era, different from Lapita migrants' culture. This research challenges assumptions and reveals intricate prehistoric development. Dr. Shaw's case for Papua New Guinea's Neolithic period, published on Science Advances, enriches understanding of ancient history and societal evolution. As puzzle edges define, new insights emerge. Thank you for your attention. Don't forget to like and subscribe.